Have you ever seen a Viking ship made out of popsicle sticks and balsa wood, with tiny coils of brown thread for rope, 16 oars made out of chopsticks, and a red and yellow sail made from a baby's footy pajamas? I have. He died with his sword in his hand, and so went straight to heaven. The Vikings sometimes buried their bravest warriors in ships, or set them adrift and on fire, a floating island of flames, the soul of the brave warrior rising slowly with the smoke. To understand life in Scandinavia in the Middle Ages, you must understand the Viking ship. So here's the assignment. The class must build me a miniature Viking ship. You have a month, and you must all work together, like warriors. These projects are what I'm known for as a teacher, like the Egyptian Pyramid Project. Have you ever seen a family of 4 standing around a card table after dinner, each one holding one triangular side of a miniature pyramid until the glue dried? I haven't either, but Mrs. Steinberg said it took 90 minutes. And even with the little brother on one side saying, "This is dumb. This is a stupid pyramid, Tony. You're gonna fail this project. If I get Mr. Molly next year, my pyramid is going to be so much better than this." And Tony on the other side saying, shut up, you little jerk. No, keep holding your sides or I swear I will kill you when the glue dries." It was the best family time they'd spent together since Christmas. He died with his sword in his hand, and so went straight to heaven, which the Vikings called Valhalla. Mr. Molly, if that's true, that you would go straight to Valhalla if you died with your sword in your hand, then if you were an old Viking and you were about to die of old age, couldn't you keep your sword right by your bed? So if you felt like you were going to die, you could reach out and grab it? Well, I don't know if the gods would fall for that, but it sounds like a good idea to me. Tony was out for a month before we heard what was wrong, and the 12 boys left whispered the name of the disease, as if you could catch it from saying it too loud. And we'd been warned. The middle school head had come to class and said Tony was coming to school on Friday, but he's had a rough time. The medication he's taking has made all his hair fall out, and he's a little shy about it. So don't stare, don't point, and don't laugh. I always said I liked teaching in a private school because I could talk about God and not be breaking the law. And for an Episcopalian kid who only went to church on Christmas and Easter, I sure talked about God a lot. And history, of course, that's easy. But even the Egyptian Pyramid Project is essentially a spiritual exercise. I mean, how can you study geometry and not believe in a God? A God of perfect points and planes, surrounded by angels and angles of all different degrees. Such a God wouldn't give cancer to a 7th grade boy, wouldn't make his hair fall out from the chemo, totally bald in a jacket and tie on Friday morning. And I don't mean Tony. Not one single boy in my class had hair. The other 12 had shaved their heads in solidarity. Have you ever seen 13 bald-headed 7th grade boys all pointing at each other, all staring, all laughing? I have. It's a beautiful sight. Almost as beautiful as 12 boys, 6 weeks later, outside the synagogue with their heads bowed, holding hands in a circle, around the smoldering remains of a miniature Viking ship, the soul of the brave warrior rising slowly with the smoke.